First and foremost, I want to say all praises to the Most High, YAHAWAH, SHEM, YAHAWASHI. So, I'm not going to make this video too long. I just want to say a few things in regards to what's going on around the world. More so, Russia, Ukraine. Now, some people associated with the Ezekiel 37, 38, the Magog war. I've been holding off into regards to saying anything in regards to that. So I'm just going to briefly say a few things myself in regards to that. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long. Have we been looking at Ezekiel 37? Ezekiel 38 and 39 is making reference to, well, actually, Ezekiel 36, 37, 38, 39, they all coincide with one another in regards to this Magog war. That's going on right now with Russia and Ukraine. So I don't know if people know anything about history. I'm not no history teacher. I'm not gonna try to be no historian. All I know is I've been watching some videos, and I came across a couple of videos, and this is in regards to Ukraine, Kiev, because back in 1812, during the Napoleonic Wars, Kiev at the time, which is in Ukraine, was part of what they was calling Persia. P-R-U-S-S-S, you got it, I-A. You have Russia, all you do is put the P in front of it and become Persia, right? At the time, they were calling it Persia, but Persia, the Tsar at the time, I believe Kiev, which is in Ukraine, was the capital at the time. And in 1812, Napoleon had a beef with the Tsar of Persia because he backed away his agreement that he had with Napoleon. At one point they were friends, I believe. They knew each other. They spoke highly of one another. In 1812, now this is history. You can look it up yourself. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long. But in 1812, Napoleon Bonaparte, who was the French Tsar, or whatever you want to call him, president at the time, informed the Tsar of Russia that he had issues with him trying to break away from him. 1812. So what you see today going on with Ukraine and Russia is nothing new. Ukraine and Russia, Ukraine has always been a hot spot. It was back in 1812 a hot spot. Back in 1812, when Napoleon Bonaparte came up against Persia, Kiev, right, was the capital of Persia. And you had the French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte, right, coming up against the Persian Tsar. I forget his name. I should remember his name. But I know, I just came across this video briefly. listened to what the person was saying, and then looked it up myself. So, is this really the Gog-Magog war? Or is this something else? Is there something else going on? Is this truly the Magog-Gog war? I say it's something else. Is this 1812 war where Poland, Warsaw, was part of the Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte, King, Caesar, whatever he's calling himself, right? Poland was his ally, Warsaw, right? So he had military from there, right? And then he went up against the Tsar in Kiev. So is this war something else? Because the Gog and Magog war, the children of Israel must be back in their land living safely without walls, borders, and gates. So is what we're seeing today Gog and Magog? Or is this something else? So I just want to briefly say that, we have wars and rumors of wars. So what time period are we in this wars? In Matthew 24, you shall hear wars and rumors of war. Okay, well, I know since I've been coming into the truth of this book, right, that we've been hearing a lot of wars and rumors of wars, right? We've been hearing a lot about the burden of Damascus, right? Even that has quieted down. You don't hear no more about that. Anytime there was an attack on Damascus by the Israeli government, right, we would know about it, we would hear about it, and then everybody starts saying, there goes Isaiah 17. The burden of Damascus. Don't hear too much about that anymore. So now it's the Gog-Magog war, right? You can't have this Gog-Magog war unless Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya is with them, right? With Russia. You can't have that war without those other three African nations, as you would want to put it, right? Two African nations with an Arab nation. Arab, Muslim, Islam, whatever you want to call them, right? The Persians, right? Those three nations has to be part of the Gog-Magog war. That would have to be going on right now. I say the Gog-Magog war doesn't happen until the children of Israel are back in their land. So what is this war really all about? One has to ask themselves that. Are we missing something? Is this another part of history that's being played out? 1812 now, Napoleon Bonaparte sent word to his friend at the time. They were friends, they were allies, but they spoke highly of one another as leaders. Sent him a message and said he was not happy with his decision to break away from his agreement with his country in regards to trade. With guess who? England. So is this another part of history that we are missing in regards to those 10 toes? And you know which 10 toes I'm talking about? Those 10 European nations. What are we missing? Is this Daniel? This could be Daniel, right? This could be Daniel. The 10 toes. That has to formate back to what it was. What was done in the past shall be done in the future, right? What was done in the past shall be done in the future. Those 10 toes have to form together, I say, even before the Gog-Magog war. Those 10 toes have to go back together. So, like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to give my different perspective on the Gog-Magog war, right? Because we keep hearing that, but I don't see those other two African nations, Ethiopia and Libya, with Gog of Magog. I don't see Persia with Gog of Magog, right? And everybody keeps talking about China. China's not even mentioned. China's not even mentioned in this war. Everybody's talking about, oh, now China's going to... Listen, China has its part, but it cannot send its military into that war. And it's not going to. It's not part of prophecy. I would say, if we're going to talk about the Gog-Magog war, it doesn't say anything about Moab. It doesn't say Moab or Ammon is with them. No, it says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. Can't be no other nations but them. So, I just want to briefly give you my opinion on the Gog, Ezekiel 38. I say 36, 37, 38, 39, they all coincide with one another. They all go together. Can't separate one from the other. And with that, I want to say all praises to the Most High, YAHAWAH, SHEM, HaMashiach, YAHAWASHI, Barakatah YAHAWAH, Barakatah YAHAWASHI, Barakatah YAHAWAH, Barakatah YAHAWASHI, Barakatah YAHAWAH, Barakatah YAHAWASHI. Kwam Yashiala, Kwam Yashiala, Kwam Yashiala, Kwam Yashiala, Kwam Yashiala, Kwam Yashiala. Oops, sorry about that, folks. Oh man, I'm talking and oh, I'm sorry about that last part, folks. I didn't know it was like that. But anyway, all praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High, YAHAWAH, Shem, HaMashiach, YAHWASHI.